When making two-column proofs, this is what your chart should look like.
Statements are on the left and reasons are on the right. Only true facts are under the statements column.
Under the reasons column, there are 5 categories. The 5 categories are given, postulates, theorems, definitions, and properties. The given is always the first step.
There are 5 categories. The first category is the given. This is the given information in your proof and the first step.
Postulate, a statement that is accepted as true without proof.
Theorem, when a statement or conjecture has been proven and can be used as a reason to justify statements in other proofs.
Definitions, the definition of a vocabulary word.
Properties, can be applied to prove theorems for congruence relationships involving supplementary and complementary angles.
Postulates, angle addition postulate. If D is in the interior of angle ABC, then the measure of angle ABD plus the measure of angle DBC equals the measure of angle ABC.
More about the angle addition postulate. If the sum of the two angles measure up to 90 degrees, then the angles are called complementary angles.
If the sum of the two angles measure up to 180 degrees, then the angles are called supplementary angles.
The angles sharing a common side are called adjacent angles. The supplement theorem says if two angles form a linear pair, then they are supplementary angles.
The complement theorem says if the non-common sides of two adjacent angles form a right angle, then the angles are complementary angles.
There are 3 properties of angle congruence: the reflexive property, the symmetric property, and the transitive property.
The congruent supplements theorem says that angles supplementary to the same angle or to the congruent angles are congruent.
The congruent complements theorem says that angles complementary to the same angle or to congruent angles are congruent.
The vertical angle theorem states if two angles are vertical angles, then they are congruent.
Right angle theorems. Perpendicular lines intersect to form 4 right angles.
All right angles are congruent.
Perpendicular lines form congruent adjacent angles.
If two angles are congruent and supplementary, then each angle is a right angle.
If two congruent angles form a linear pair, then they are right angles.
Write a two-column proof.
Given, angle ABC is a right triangle. Prove angle ABD and angle CBD are complementary. Angle ABC is a right angle, and the reason is that was the given.
The measure of angle ABC equals 90 degrees. The reason is it's the definition of right angle.
Angle ABC equals angle ABD plus angle CBD by the angle addition postulate.
90 degrees equals angle ABD plus angle CBD, and the reason for that is substitution.
Angle ABD and angle CBD are complementary. The reason is definition of complementary angles. Given, angle ACD is a right angle.
Prove angle ACD plus angle ACB equals 180 degrees.
Step 1. Angle ACD is a right angle, and the reason is the given.
Step 2. Angle ACD equals 90 degrees, and the reason is it's a definition of a right angle.
Step 3 is that angle ACB equals 90 degrees. The reason is that perpendicular lines give you congruent adjacent angles.
Step 4. Angle ACD plus angle ACB equals 180 degrees. The reason for that is linear pairs are supplementary.